Denver, Colorado, where Trump allies are blasting the mayor after he vowed to use the city's police force to prevent federal forces from deporting illegal migrants. Mayor Mike Johnston has since walked back those comments, but said this when asked if he was willing to go to jail to protest Trump's plan.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of that. And I'm also not seeking that. I think the goal is we want to be able to negotiate with reasonable people how to solve hard problems.
Colorado Congresswoman Lauren Boebert responding to his remarks on social media, writing, quote, "If only the left was as interested in taking care of Americans as they are in taking care of illegals, we would achieve great things working together. Instead, we have this."
The Democratic mayor of Denver is not the only Democrat saying they will push back on the Trump deportation plan. You have Gavin Newsom in California trying to Trump-proof California. You have Governor Pritzker in Illinois saying that they'll have to get through him to get to the migrants. Okay. And you've got Governor Murphy in New Jersey who hasn't figured out that he came this close to losing the state in the Trump red wave, which means it's gone next election cycle. So what does all this mean? Well, Homan, the incoming border czar, has basically said, get out of the way, we're coming in. I have a different solution of how to handle all this.
Let's get ready to rumble! You can't handle the truth.
Hi, I'm Pastor Marty, and this is the Afternoon Drive. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Once you are, smack the bell, click the word all. That will give you a notification of my rants, my ravings, my undeniably flawless reasonings. Hey, please like and share this video. It's the only way that we can get the word out that we're here. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of the Afternoon Drive. Let's take a little stroll down memory lane. Does anyone remember when AOC had a picture of her outside a migrant detention center? She had her hands on the chain link fence and she was looking in at how could Donald Trump keep these people captive like this. Somebody else took a picture of the picture being taken of AOC, and it was from farther back, and AOC wasn't at a deportation center. In fact, AOC was in an empty parking lot just clinging to a chain link fence, in other words, faking a photo op. I've thought, I wonder if AOC will try to handcuff herself to a migrant as they're being deported. If you kick them out, you have to kick me out too. Honey, you better understand, that's not going to be a problem. Not on any level. But I have a solution to this because I'm listening to Homan and other members of the incoming Trump cabinet about the need for deportation, and I certainly understand. But I'm wondering if another solution that we might also employ here. I'm just thinking out loud, spitballing before we go into a big holiday. Remember, the Democrats all love to be for something until it somehow personally costs them something. Churchill once said, it's easy to be a socialist until you run out of other people's money and you got to dig into your own pocket. I would say that to Bernie Sanders as well. Remember what happened when it was started with Governor Abbott in Texas, when he started shipping the illegals in his state to blue state locations? Remember how up in arms, and of course, I'm sorry, Governor Abbott sending them to the front lawn of where then Vice President Harris lived. But Ron DeSantis did it the best when he sent them to, the summer home of the Obamas and all the liberal elite who literally lost their minds that these migrants were here. And within a matter of a few hours, they had them gone and out of there from Martha's Vineyard. They couldn't be there. Eric Adams, embattled mayor of New York, ran on embracing and supporting that his predecessor had declared New York City a sanctuary city. Well, it's so easy to say when you're how many thousands of miles away from the border and you didn't have to deal with it. So Governor Adams made sure he got some migrants. Now they've got like 500,000 of them in New York. And Eric Adams started screaming at the Biden administration, close the border. We can't handle this. We don't have the resources. We don't have the housing. We certainly don't have the ability in our schools to teach these kids. We can't feed these people. And Donald Trump is right. A lot of them are criminals and rapists, and they're here just wrecking and creating just absolute crime and mayhem. Oh, that was the wrong thing for a blue Democrat mayor to say. And now look at the hot water he's in with the Biden DOJ. Hang in there, Mayor Adams. Just a couple of months, Team Trump will be sworn into office, and I'm sure his DOJ is going to back off and leave you alone. That all said, here's my solution. It's rather creative, I think. If they're going to scream about, you're not going to deport, the mayor of Denver, I'll let my police head you off. Police are going to stop tanks because Trump has made it clear that the state National Guards will be employed. And even if a governor dares say, I will order my National Guard to stand down, you are then in direct violation of the commander-in-chief of the United States, i.e. the president, who can federalize those troops. And thus, that not only puts you in jeopardy of quote-unquote impeachment, Mr. Governor, puts you in jeopardy of literally ending up in prison, a military prison. That all said, here's my idea. Gather up all these individuals for deportation and place them in California, Denver, Illinois, New Jersey. All these governors who have said, we'll fight this. Okay, all right. We're going to give all the illegal migrants to you, and then we're going to use the military to circle your state so they can't get out. In Colorado, apparently you like the Venezuelan gangs going apartment building to apartment building, literally with machine guns and machetes, collecting rent, taking over. You don't seem to understand the fact that the rest of America is overwhelmingly in favor of deporting these people. Donald Trump has now risen to over 55% in favorability rating, and 60+% of the country has polled as on board with the Trump policies. This is all post-election. So I say, take these people, place them in the states and cities that have declared themselves a sanctuary, then surround them, wall them off. You keep them, you deal with it, you figure it out. Boom.